It appears there is no respite yet for the troubled health sector in Nigeria as the resident doctor strike persists, crippling health centers despite the federal government's directive that they should return to work. As far as the federal government is concerned, the action taken by the resident doctors is illegal and did not follow laid-down procedures. The Minister of Labour has therefore vowed to ensure the doctors pay the penalty for going off duty.
Up to as we speak, I have not received any notification. And that is why I'm invoking Section 43 of the Labour Act on withdrawal of services, right to strike, and the right to protect the employer and their patients.
In a counter-reaction, citing signed documents upon which they based their action, the leadership of NORD says the minister was duly notified of their grievances and their intention to withdraw their services.
We did not just give the federal government the 15 days notification according to the Trade Dispute Act. We gave them a 30 days notification. Also, not forgetting that this industrial action we embarked on currently is a suspended action, which we did suspend sometime in April the 9th. This was the date of reception of the letter, and this is not the stamp of the President Uyilawa. This is not the stamp of Julian Ojebo. This is the stamp of the Federal Ministry of Labour.
While the dispute continues to gather momentum, a visit to some health centers in Lagos paints a clear picture of the toll it's taken. Some primary health centers are closed till Monday, while the general hospitals continue to witness a surge in the number of patients turning in for treatments. Others who can afford it visit private hospitals regardless of the challenges of capacity.
Most patients that are already coming from those tertiary institutions, so most of them are under multidisciplinary management or care. So when they now leave that place and come to the private, those multidisciplinary, those specialists or those specialties which they need to be managed properly may not be here in the private. So that's one of the challenges. So another challenge you have is because of the influx of these patients during this period. So most times our ward are always filled up.
At the FMC in Abeokuta, activities are at an all-time low. According to the Chief Medical Director of the hospital, operations have been scaled down considerably due to the absence of the resident doctors.
It has affected our operations because we cannot do routine cases as before. So it's going to affect a lot of people. So we're just praying that the issue will be resolved as quickly as possible, especially when you consider that we are just battling with the third wave of COVID.
The situation in Kaduna is as puzzling as the signage of the National Eye Center in the state capital. For the doctors here, the federal government shares a large chunk of the blame for the industrial action.
We can't rule out the fact that state tertiary hospitals have a lot of issues, but of importance is the fact that a lot of these demands are federal government based.
The coming days will reveal which side tilts the scale. However, what must be made abundantly clear is the impact visas brought upon the country's ability to deliver adequate healthcare services to its citizens. Chris Elems, Channels Television News.